Hello, everyone. I was having this wonderful warm memory jag. Something jogged my memory, caused me. I'd forgotten things. It's like a freezer. It's like a deep freeze. That's what the brain is like. See, memory is deep frozen, like meat and whatever else you got in the freezer. It could be freezer burned in there for a really long time, but usually when you thaw it out, you can still eat it, right? Or what I'm saying is, when your thoughts thaw out of your brain in that frozen area, of your head. Your head's like a man of freezer, but when you thaw out memory, it's usually more or less intact, right? Some of it is actually valuable to other people in the form of history. If anyone believes what shit you're saying, there's reason to suspect impairment, for God's sakes. I've been talking about this thing we learned so early in life, and it's so important. We all had to go cold turkey together. First, they take these huge shot syringes. They carefully prepare a mixture of heroin and distilled water. We're not barbarians. But they put this little safe, tiny needle on that big shot syringe so it didn't hurt us too badly. We'd yell and cry, but soon the drug would take all pain away, and we'd see things only from a very positive and unrealistic view of sort of flawless, sensual perfection in all things. Like when somebody spoke, it was the most beautiful speech you'd ever heard, no matter who it was. Even if it was some toad of an adult, some otherwise disappointing toad of an adult, the drugs made everyone feel like it was the best thing that ever happened because they just felt so good from using that drug. And since that's one side of the galaxy for people as they are now, binary animals, clam-like in their mindlessness, eventually they have to go through cold turkey because this would be painful. It would culminate in a long-term bout of depression. Very important because, after having the height of pleasure, there has to be a very miserable consequence. That would be withdrawal, followed by regular, oppressive sadness and such, irrational sadness. People will eventually reach that high point in their life when they're able to work. Like they can hold a job, they're stable enough after they've quit using drugs. Or after drugs were withheld from them, that is, they are able to then work as directed. Like when they're told to perform a task, they will perform it usually well. It's in their interest, actually. They've become aware that they're given small rewards for good work, like a bottle of chocolate milk for something. Could seem like a great reward for what they did all day long at somebody else's command. We're like that. I'm like that, too. I'm like that. I've become my government phones. I'm just like it. It's the same principle. I got free phones. I met the requirement. I was receiving food stamps. All you have to do is be on some form of assistance, and they're eligible for the free phone, which is the program is ending. Just as it's ending, that free phone I've been using, it's failing me. It still works, but things are wrong with it. Who knows? Maybe everything's programmed to fail, to cause people to fail eventually. Everything is designed to elicit pleasure and then slavish conformity. It's as if you have to show people it's possible to be really happy, to achieve a sort of sober state of compliance. People are, dare I say it, flotsam. Flotsam, flotsam. Thanks for listening.